Hey guys, it's Michael Straight Up Fitness. I got a question in the email and it was just a couple words. It said, hey, why are people so scared of carbs? And I thought that was a great question because it still happens to this day. It's 2017 and I'm filming this and people still think that carbs are the devil. The reason why, in my opinion, which doesn't mean anything, it's just my opinion, is that people overreact to certain things. The whole story is this. Back in the 80s, we all thought that fat was the enemy. So we came out with these fat-free diets. We cut out all fats. Now whenever you cut one thing completely out, you're gonna have to balance it out with something else. So when we started eating fat-free diets in the 80s, we started eating high sugar because we had to replace the fats with something. So then diabetes came to arise. People started really getting obese back then. Now, over time, we have found out that the #1 enemy of fat loss is a carb, which is sugar. But that doesn't mean that all carbs are bad. Now, sugar is the absolute enemy. If you want to be scared of something, then it's really two things. It's sugar and processed foods. But processed foods is because it's simply just not food. Throw it all out. You shouldn't be eating that. But sugar, however, is added to many foods, and it's very easy to overeat on sugar. For one, because sugar is 900% more addicting than hardcore drugs. So food addiction is a real thing. You can get addicted to food. You can literally have a part in your brain where if you eat sugar for 10 days straight, and the 11th day your brain will just go haywire. Bzz, like Angelina Jolie in Changeling when they try to fry her brain. Your brain doesn't know what it wants anymore. All it wants is sugar, and if it doesn't get that sugar, you're gonna get moody and hangry and all that stuff. So food addiction, weaning yourself off from sugar, and it's hard, but you gotta do it because when you start eating sugar, your body stops burning fat. Also, sugar leads to high blood pressure, leads to diabetes, leads to weight gain, leads even to hair loss, studies have shown. There's so many things. Short-term memory loss, mood swings, all that stuff. Sugar is the enemy, guys. That's what you should be scared of. You shouldn't be scared of carbs, though, because there's good carbs out there, too. If you ask me, if somebody puts a gun to my head and says, hey, you can only have one carb for the rest of your life, I would say sweet potatoes. Farro, quinoa, brown rice, white rice, oatmeal, some fruits like apples and berries, very nutrient-dense carbs. Those are good. They give you energy. And then you can use that energy in your workout and perform even better. So, hope that made sense. Don't be scared. Usually when you fear something, it's usually not as bad as how bad you fear it to be. But if there's one thing you want to be scared of, it's the sugar. Stay away from the sugar, guys. And I know I've done many videos on this before. But maybe this is your first time watching a video of me, so I'm just here to tell you, if you want to lose fat, you got to cut out the sugar. And if you're in doubt, and you have a food and it has nutrition label or nutrition facts label, to see how much sugar is in it. Usually, if it's anything more than 8-9 grams per serving, you want to watch out for it. And you got to watch out for the serving size too, because sometimes they make the serving sizes so small that the sugar seems very small, but the serving size is like tiny. So check that out. We'll do a video on that next time. But I hope this makes sense, guys. Of course, there's going to be people who don't agree, but this is just my advice. You can do whatever you want to do. Just stay away from the sugar. Have an awesome day.